video question, video raising the question and asking for help. That's the video, right? Because as having a lot of experience in software development, it's not a big problem for me how to organize development, how to define which feature I want to go or not to go, how to even like develop it and design. It's easier for me rather than afterwards to think how I should create a description on the Play Store, or like should I post on Instagram or should I post on TikTok. On my previous video about the features of Calmloop and how I use it, I was just saying that, all right, like I am connecting Calmloop with my personality and with what I do. So as I already have Chervinsky in TikTok, in Instagram, in YouTube, in Twitch, maybe in other places that I don't even remember to like enlist right now, should I create a separate Instagram account for Calmloop? And how sustainable is this if I'm gonna maintain mine and Calmloop? And what if I want to create another application and now it's way easier how I can maintain this one and how can I advertise this? Like how to approach it? For now, my idea was that I will put everything under one account, for instance, and this is majorly was related to the fact that I do believe that how easy right now is to generate new videos, how easy it is to create even voice, images, even code, everything. We're gonna have more and more things that are more related to personality, because people most likely gonna be curious, because people always curious and rumoring about, okay, what is she doing? What is he doing? Is that he's real or not? Like they want to have reality to rumor about, for example, in the very beginning, right? So eventually I was like, okay, if I have a big plans and I want to make several projects, I will put everything under one account. And then is also what kind of information I should put on Medium, how to write the description, like should I position myself from that I am super scientific psychological EMDR tool, or like how to do it even, right? Or for example, I just posted a new release and I included screen time functionality. Should I create a separate application for the screen time functionality, or should I place it inside of Calmloop? Because it's basically also related to concentration and like time management, also the mood. I just spoke about how we are trapped inside of the social media, not because of the time, but because of the like very weird content that you more and more can see it, and you not even fully control what kind of content are you consuming. So this is all tricky. And as I say, I repeat that all of those questions I started to ask myself, and I don't have answer for it, and I don't know what is correct or not. I'm just doing how I feel. And there is one decision that I decided to make, is that if I do it, I need this to be fun. So if I want to make a video for advertisement, I want to make it according to my taste. And so that if I look at this video or at this advertisement, I'm going to say, wow, this is cool, actually. This is what I like. Of course, it's not going to be something that everybody like, but I don't think that everybody should like everything. Very typical, very already sweet and stereotype that if you are liked by everyone, it's not real. You cannot be so good that everybody gonna like you. So eventually I started to make my own approach to whole marketing, and I want to talk about, I'm going to YouTube right now, I'm going to talk about exactly the videos about Calmloop that I did. And there are several of those that I'm extremely, extremely proud about. And for example, the first video that I have in here is, let me see. Like the first one, okay? I'm gonna probably put here some videos, but we had a period, maybe 2 months ago, when TikTok and everything was just exploding about tralalero, tralala, cappuccina ballerina, and all the stuff that no one knew what is this. No one knew what is this. So let's take a look on the raw data about videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram that I was making, and I'm just gonna take a look on the views that I got. It's actually very visible on my YouTube channel, but let's take a look again. So this one. I'm tongue, 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 sahur, and I love ballerina cappuccino. Okay, this was a tum 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 sahur, sahur, and I love ballerina cappuccino. So this one video got 6 likes and 1.5k views for me. Beginner and not a frequent YouTuber, it's a lot. The next one, right before I posted tum 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 sahur, I had this dancing lady on a beach, speaking about the classical music, because in Calmloop I also include classical music, which is great. I love it, and I think it's very, very helpful. So for example, just a lady who is like dancing on the beach with the headphones. 27 views. Like, not that much views, right? Next one was, I'm not looking into all of those, but next one was Calmloop. I'm talking about only YouTube views, because on TikTok it's going to be different. Calmloop, best EMDR tool, and there is a brain rotating. Also, only 1 like, and it had 76 views. At the same time, if I look into, I think something that I did very, very great is basically the first thing that I decided to make according to my taste is to put a bit of humor inside of my advertisement. So I did this one.
Ever find yourself in a situation where nature calls at the most inconvenient time? Like when you're at your girlfriend's house and you need a little privacy? Meet Calmloop. With just 1 tap, you can cover up those, well, unwanted splashes with soothing sounds. Because some moments are best kept just for you. Calmloop, bringing comfort and confidence to your quiet moments.
So this one, 1.9k views, okay? And what does it saying to me is that people not looking for right now very typical content, and maybe this is a reason that you need to follow on your intuition. Currently, I'm making another video. I will post it. It's related to the aliens arrival in November 2025. There is something that is on the news, so I did this video. It's not yet on YouTube, but probably when I'm gonna upload this, video, it's probably gonna be already on YouTube on Shorts. So I think that it's a good chance for us afterward to take a look how much of views this one video got. Let me show this one to you right now. It is in here.
Worried that aliens are arriving this November? Then you should really download Calmloop. It's not just for calming down with relaxing sounds and EMDR. You can also use the diary to write down all your strange dreams, sightings, or alien messages just in case. And guess what? Aliens already love Calmloop. They even use the screen time feature to set limits on how much they scroll TikTok. They say it helps them focus on more important things, like decoding human behavior. So if you're stressed, tired, or don't want to totally lose it when they land, start working on your mental health now. You still have time. Write, breathe, Don't let your screen control you. Even aliens know better. Calmloop, it's your time, and probably your last chance not to look weird in front of them.
And what I want to say is that my general approach, right, about marketing, there are a huge amount of other videos that I more typical, maybe some hands writing and stuff. So what I was saying is that my approach to all marketing that I'm doing right now is to take a look on those kind of advertisements that I'm doing, look at them and think, do I consider those as piece of art? So for example, right now, those alien stuff that I just showed, I consider like, it's, for me, right? It's like a real piece of art. If I would see this advertisement that someone else did, I would say, wow, this is actually really cool. This is really something great. And like the person who did it, I want to be this person, right? So I want to do stuff that I would be amazed also myself. And according to my very first checks on YouTube, I think that my intuition saying something around that, yeah, and something extraordinary, maybe not that much obviously sweet and mainstream. It's something that it's good. Another thing that I want to say is basically before I finish, because this is a shorter video, right, is how frequent I should post on Instagram, how frequent I should post on TikTok, should I post on those, and how, like, I don't even know mobile application people who are developing themselves, how exactly they promote it. I have no idea. I'm discovering it right now. And my approach as a very busy person, what I'm doing, I'm doing it when I can, or I'm doing it when I'm tired, like when I'm going to sleep and I was like, okay, I'm gonna post this, or if I want to just, I don't know, rest in a subway, I'm gonna do it. The interesting thing is that currently or artificial intelligence is very helpful for me to generate images and stuff, which is very, very cool. But yeah, this is basically very first marketing updates that I have about Calmloop, or not only Calmloop, because in future I know that I'm going to have more things. In my previous video, I spoke about it. So yeah, wow. Eventually, I spoke more than 1 hour in a row, because for those who don't know, I finished one recording of a video and I started immediately the next one, because I wanted to separately to describe and maybe show and explain about those videos that I'm doing. And yes, so for now, this is all. If someone wants to share their experience, how they advertise, I'm posting a lot on Medium, for example, what they post, where they post, how they select hashtags, how they do we need to even use hashtags right now? All of those things, let me know. I'm very curious, and this is all. I hope everyone just enjoyed it, and download Calmloop, subscribe to my channel, put likes, and I'm sending kisses to everyone, and we're gonna see each other very, very, very soon. Bye, bye, bye.